Season's over. The season looks like it's officially over. Orioles fans, let's take a pause. Things are not going well right now, but it's time to take a pause and take a step back. Season's likely over. They're down 6 runs right now. It's like the bottom of the 7th inning right now. I'm grown tired. Gotta get ready for school tomorrow, but just want to take a moment to say this to the Baltimore Orioles. This is not a video of criticism. This is just a video of saying thank you so much for an incredible regular season. The magic was sustaining. It was sustaining throughout the entirety of the regular season. You gave us a good shot of winning the division, getting a playoff spot. They did that by beating the Tampa Bay Rays. Well before that, they did clinch a playoff spot while they were trailing, and then they kept coming back every time. They had 48 comeback wins in the regular season, and they beat the Tampa Bay Rays just like that to get a playoff spot. And they, in the game against the Red Sox, our last home series of the season, you won that game to clinch the division. And then you migrate towards from 110 losses 2 years ago to earning 100 wins plus this year. And just like that, your first playoff series since 2016. And your first home playoff series since 2014. Camden Yards was electrifying, it was energetic, and the fans were fantastic. Orioles fans, thank you so much for the support for the entirety of the 2023 season. I know that this playoff series against the Texas Rangers was going to be a tough one. I knew coming into the series that they were going to be a tough team to play. If we would have played against Tampa Bay, that would have been a much more doable series because we all know how the Tampa Bay Rays function this season. But the Rangers are something different. They're built different. And this statement needs to be said right here that the Rangers are built different. And depending what happens in the ALCS, which they're going to advance in 2 innings, they have a legitimate shot at competing for a championship. No joking. Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, Nathaniel Lau, Nathan Uvalde, all those guys contributing to that lineup, they can give themselves a shot in winning a championship. I mean, if they face the Houston Astros, that's going to be a great ALCS series. They're going to march on to go 5-0 in the postseason. Like, legitimately, they swept the Rays in the wild card, and they're going to sweep us in the divisional round. This is an impressive start for the Texas Rangers. I wish them the best of luck in their playoff hunt or playoff run to the World Series because their offense is built different. The second most runs in the league. Pitching staff that is strong and decent enough to go deeper inning after inning. The bullpen, even though it's inconsistent, they're starting to get it together. So for the Texas Rangers, I wish you guys best of luck in your playoff run. As for the Orioles, it is what it is. I know that there's a lot of young guys on this roster that have 0 playoff experiences, and it's showcased in this playoff series against the Texas Rangers. Games 1 and 2 in Baltimore, we did not lead, until Game 2, where you did have the lead 2-0, and then ultimately the Rangers continued to pour it on. And that was basically the 2-game series in Baltimore, which we lost both games at home at Camden Yards, which is tough. Tough to see. And then obviously this game right now, not going our way right now, and this could definitely be our final game of our season, which is painful, but it is what it is. Because we had a great season, but at the same time, there's a lot of young guys that just need to continue to develop, grow, and overcome adversity and make improvements as they go along in their careers. Adley Rutschman, Gunnar Henderson. Those two stars are going to be here for this foreseeable future. And they're going to be the ones carrying this team and make them the reason why they're going to be good for many, many more years to come. As for the pitching staff, I definitely knew coming into the series that this starting pitching staff was not going to be perfect at all in this series. And it showcased that there were going to be moments where they were going to be inconsistent. And that's why, in total, Kyle Bradish, Grayson Rodriguez, and Dean Kramer, in total, starting pitchers ERA, 14 plus runs, which is not good, but that's how it is getting your first reps in the postseason, trying to get your feet wet, heading into postseason territory. So hopefully, going into the next 2 years or so, this young core can continue to develop, grow, learn from one another. Brandon Hyde, thank you so much for the leadership and the motivation that you give to the clubhouse. Definitely have confidence that you will be coming back next year because you're a great manager in leading this young group of guys to a playoff spot and winning a division title. Mike Elias, you're the man. You're the GM of this team. You assembled a great roster. You make a good team. You chose the right prospects. You developed a well-run farm system. And let's just hope that success continues to be sustainable for the foreseeable future. Orioles fans and the team, these are my final words of the season. Thank you so much for a great season. Thank you so much for the memories, and thank you so much for the fun that we had for the entirety of the 2023 season. So with that being said, season's over. As for me, my final game that I get to see the Orioles play, and now I'm off to covering the NFL, hockey, and basketball. So, moving forward, let's just hope for some more action, entertainment, and let's hope for some more positivity because, obviously, last couple days, it's not pretty, but it is what it is. Let's just hope for the best. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's been a long day. I'm gonna probably head to bed right now, get grown tired, and I gotta get ready for school tomorrow. With that being said, that's all I gotta say. Thank you so much for watching. Baltimore Orioles, we'll see you next season.